Ken Schaefer here. I'm making a lot of videos about rucking. I have a company that I'm forming called Hill and Dale Trekking. That's going to be about rucking, and I'm in partnership and going to be an affiliate to The Art of Rucking. Michael, no excuse, is the owner of The Art of Rucking, and he's trying to promote rucking as a form of fitness training, and I'm right there with him. I started rucking a few years ago, and he's helping me take my rucking to the next level. And we have collaborated on a book called The Art of Rucking, and it's available on Amazon. It's about 140 some odd pages, and it's the most detailed book on rucking that I've ever seen. And I know I'm biased because I'm the author, but if you find a better book on rucking than the one that I have out there, please let me know about it, because I'll be very interested to see it. But, you know, there are a lot of other books out there on rucking, and they're not bad books, they're just more narrowly focused. I tried to cover all the major aspects of rucking that I could. I did cover how to build a rucksack out of old military surplus equipment. I'm going to show you my hybrid pack here that I'm very proud of. It's a hybrid pack because it's made out of some Alice gear and some Molly gear and a few other little things thrown in. The Molly gear is primarily the shoulder straps and the waist belt, and the Alice gear is the pack itself. I just love the look of the Alice pack, the old school feel. To me, it just looks like it came out of a movie from the Vietnam era or even further back. But, you know, I'm doing it for sentimental reasons. There's no reason why you have to use an Alice pack, but they're not that expensive, and you can use them to create a hybrid pack fairly easily. And the hybrid configuration is called a Hellcat configuration. I don't know where that name came from, but I found out about it when I was studying bushcraft and survival skills, and this was a very popular configuration. And I just really got into the idea of taking military surplus and getting the most out of it. Now, military surplus, some of it is great stuff. In the civilian world, I think like the packs are excellent for use by anybody. Some of the clothing that you can get at military surplus is excellent for outdoor activities, including rucking. But on this configuration, I have the Alice pack on an Alice pack frame with Molly straps and Molly waist belt. And there is another configuration that I kind of alternate between, where I take the Alice pack frame and replace it with this Molly frame. I cover this in my book as well. I've modified this Molly frame with a little piece of rebar here at the top that I attached some things to that, so that if I wanted to use it with an Alice pack strap, I have that option. That's neither here nor there. It's just it just gives me more options. So this is lighter than the metal Alice pack frame. I think it fits my body a whole lot better. But when I'm going up in weight, I just feel that the Alice pack frame is just a little bit sturdier, and that may just be my imagination, but it just feels sturdier, looks sturdier. And once I get up over like 35 or 40 pounds, I want to make sure my pack is going to hold together. This might be perfectly adequate for that purpose. And like I said, I kind of go back and forth between the two because I like both configurations quite a bit. Okay, so other things that I've done to my Alice pack to get the most out of it, and I just love this whole process of modifying my packs. I sent a version of this to Michael, no excuse, owner of The Art of Rucking, and he had a lot of good things to say about it. And you know, he's an infantryman. He knows about rucking. He knows what looks right, what looks right, but what feels right, what packs well, what's easy to carry, and he liked this configuration. I sent him one using the Molly frame. Everything else was pretty much the same. All the major parts were pretty much the same. It had an Alice Pack backing, and the shoulder and waist belt were Molly. Now on this one, I have a couple extra things that I've added that would be totally optional. I found on Amazon this little pocket attachment for Molly type shoulder straps. This is a great place where I could store my emergency kit. So I made another video where I talked about things you should carry in case of emergency. And I talked about that in a fair amount of detail. I'm hoping to make more videos about that subject in the future. They'll be more focused on different elements. I just kind of quickly went over everything and why, but I'm going to make some videos where I go into more detail. So yeah, like I said, this is a really handy place to have my emergency gear. Now, not all of it is in these pockets, but a lot of the stuff I would need right away. And this is an ammo pouch that I attached. It happens to be a very convenient place to store my phone. Other modifications I made, I added some detachable buckles to these straps that kind of hold things together. It's just more convenient to have these kind of buckles here for the straps. I've added reflective tape and glow-in-the-dark tape to this. That's so that I'm easier to see. I'm not out on a mission in the middle of the woods while I'm rucking. You know, if you're in the military and you're running around on a mission, you don't want to be seen. But you know, I want to be easily seen by either the people I'm rucking with, or if I'm in trouble and the emergency crews are out looking for me. This will just be make it that much easier to see me. Also, if I'm rucking along a road and there's cars driving, I know that most of those cars are not looking out for pedestrians. They're more likely looking out for the next text message on their phone. But if I have reflective tape and glow-in-the-dark tape on me, it makes it that much easier for the motorists to spot me and to avoid hitting me. Potentially, it could make it easier for them to hit me if that was their intention, but I don't think most people want to do that. Yeah, so those are. This is my hybrid Hellcat pack, and I'm very proud of this pack. I put a lot of thought and effort into putting it together. Michael No Excuse, my business partner, owner of the Art of Rucking LLC, had a lot of good things to say about it. Oh, one thing I did neglect to mention is I also have this. If you use the Alice Pack frame, you can add a shelf to the bottom of it, and that shelf can help you carry the weight. It can support the weight in your pack. Is it necessary or is it that useful? I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. I put it on there. It doesn't weigh very much. And you know, I will go into the packing of Ruck Pack in another video, but this could potentially help you to distribute the weight more efficiently. I go into great detail how to put this together in my book. If you go to my website, healthysexualitywithken.com or HelandaleTrekking.com, depending on which reason you're looking for me. I have articles on both of those sites that cover building a Hellcat configuration out of surplus military gear. So until the next video, for watching.